Ladies and gentlemen, you know our next guest as the cop in that famous movie 23 Minutes to Sunrise. He is also, his day job is filling in for the board meeting here on the Big 550 KTRS. His hobby, if you will, or his real job, his day job is a film director on the scale with a young Steven Spielberg. Ladies and gentlemen, he's Jake Hansler. Welcome back to Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you. Good to be here.
All right. Marshall the Miracle Dog. That's your next project?
It is.
Tell us about it.
Marshall is a real dog. Many of the listeners out there, their kids probably have seen Marshall. He's been in 250 schools in St. Louis. Marshall was rescued from a dog hoarder. His story was on Animal Planet, and he was hurt while he was there by other dogs and ended up losing his leg, almost died on the operating table. But a local woman, Cindy Willenbrock, adopted Marshall. And this relationship between Cindy and the dog developed, and he's become a therapy dog. But they go into schools now, and they teach and kind of promote an anti-bullying message. From this, Cindy wrote a book. The book was turned into a script, and now it's based on a true story. The story's about Finn, a 12-year-old, 13-year-old boy who's moved to a new town, being bullied, finds Marshall being held by a dog hoarder, rescues Marshall, and together they go and kind of face the bullies of the world, and all things good happen at the end.
Now, we should say that this film is locally produced, locally invented, locally directed, and going to be locally casted, right?
That's correct. We will, of course, pull some folks out of L.A. Some of the adult leads will come out of L.A., names that people have heard about. But this story is mostly about the kids. And, right now we are thinking of casting most of the kids right out of St. Louis.
Okay, and so you're actually here, not one to promote the movie, but two, to promote the fact that you've got a casting call coming up.
That's right. Carrie Hauk is our casting director on the film. Carrie's been casting in St. Louis for 30 years. Yeah. And we have a casting call coming up on Sunday, April 27th. From 9 to 11:30 at Clayton High School. We're looking for a wide variety of extras. Obviously, kids in that range that play, as they say, 12 to 15 years old. But there are adult roles that we're casting, adult extra roles, younger kid roles. So we are looking for all types of folks, all races, ethnicities, heights, widths.
So are you looking for Finn? Also,
Finn has not been cast. No, and so the lead, the two leads in this film are Finn and Luke. Luke's a bully.
Right.
Finn's the boy who rescues the dog, and neither of those have been cast. Now, if we find Finn and Luke here in town, they're going to be the stars of the movie.
Right. So everything's open. You're looking.
Yeah.
Right.
What about Marshall, though?
Marshall is coming from L.A. You go with trained dogs, and right now the folks we're talking to, these actor dogs, come out of L.A.
We should say that all of the production and the financing of the film is here in St. Louis, state-of-the-art production facilities here in St. Louis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People don't give enough credit to the St. Louis film community. When the governor saw fit to kind of gut the film tax credit a while back, people kind of gave up, or at least from the outside,
right,
on what's going on here in town. Lots and lots of great things are going on in the film motion media industry here in St. Louis. We have talented people here.
Yeah. All right. So what do we need to do to go to the casting call?
Well, the casting call, you show up at Clayton High School Sunday, April 27th from 9 to 11:30. If you are of age, bring a driver's license or some form of ID.
Right.
If you're under 18, come with your parent. And all you need is to show up, and please bring, it's a headshot or a photograph or something. It doesn't matter as much what it is, just so we can say, oh, remember the young gentleman who looked like this or looked like that.
Right.
It gives us something to look at. So a headshot or a recent photograph and some kind of ID and show up.
And you don't need to register. Just show up at 9 o'clock at Clayton High School.
9 to 11:30.
Yeah.
It will be open casting throughout that period of time.
Do you have a role for a local radio talk show host in this movie?
We did. We're going down to that. What is it? KMOZ?
Oh!
Z.
Well, you want people to fall asleep during this movie, don't you?
I've already written you into the. You're in the script already, McGraw.
All right, good. I was going to say, holy mackerel. All right, good. The website for more information?
MarshallTheMiracleDog.com, or follow us at Marshall_dog.
Let's give a plug for your other movies. 23 Minutes to Sunrise. Is that still on Redbox?
I don't know that it's in Redbox. It might be, but it's on. It is on Netflix. It is on iTunes, Google Play, all of those. 23 Minutes to Sunrise, starring Eric Roberts and Nia Peoples.
And when is Marshall the Miracle Dog going to be in movie theaters?
We will start filming May 27th. We'll finish filming. We'll film throughout the month of June. We would hope to have a release early of 2015.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty quick turnaround.
It is.
Yeah, good.
People love those dog stories.
And this is a wonderful, based on a true story film. And, it's just Marshall's a wonderful dog.
I want to call it a small independent movie, but those small independent movies certainly have been catching fire these last number of years. So just because it's a small independent movie doesn't mean it's going to be a small independently seen.
Yeah, no, we have big plans for this, and we're talking to distributors already. I mean, there's a lot of interest in this film.
Yeah, great story. All right, good. Jay Kanzler, the director. I mean, how many directors? Steven Spielberg doesn't come in and talk about his casting calls.
I know.
So when you if you and when you win the Oscar, are you going to thank us?
Absolutely.
There you go. Good. MarshallTheMiracleDog.com for more information. April 27th, Clayton High School. 9 to 11 is
9 to 11:30.
9 to 11:30 is the open casting call. All right, man. Good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, good. Where's your entourage as a movie director?
That's really overrated. You got to pay for their coffee and their pastries.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Jay Kanzler. We'll see you at Clayton High School Sunday, April 27th from 9 to 11:30 for a casting call for Marshall the Miracle Dog.